Now in the last video, we got absolutely spooned with the release of heists and were able to buy fully perked out Elite Tectonic as well as the coveted Fractured Staff of Armadillo. Today, of course, we are going to be relearning magic combat, something I haven't done in years thanks to necromancy, as well as tackling the last boss I actually used magic on, Rexia. I haven't done this boss in a long time, and the last time I actually did it, I was using dual-wield Psyweers. The main goal of tackling this boss, however, is not just to get back into magic combat, but to finish the collection log. I'm actually only missing Divert and Greco from the log, so hopefully we can finish it pretty quick. I've been pretty lucky at this boss so far, so maybe we can spoon some more, but who knows. Well, this is probably about to be very miserable, but we're going to give it an attempt and see how it goes. I haven't done this in like 3 years, like I mentioned earlier, so this might be fun, but we'll see. Oh no, the tail swipe. I didn't even adrenaline pot either. This is not going well so far. Oh, you have to freedom that. I forgot about that. You have to freedom that. Oh, I didn't even switch to Fasoa, dude. I'm so bad. I have to teleport out. I already procced my defense skill cape. Trying to do this full manual too. This is rough. Okay, I need to do pools. What? What? What happened to the pools there? Okay, maybe I don't have freedom? Hello? My freedom. When did I use it? I don't remember using it. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit of a noob, but we're throwing Revolution back on. I know. It's the noob thing to do, but I don't think I can do this right now without it. One thing I noticed I didn't even have is a prayer potion. Might be a little useful. So ideally at some point, we want to get to the point where I am doing that first phase before it even does the stun. It's going to take me a little bit to get to that point, but that ideally is where we're going to want to be at eventually. I'm starting to get the prayer flicks down. That's not that bad. But yeah, the DPS is something I definitely need to continue to work on. Now I'm trying to remember how phase 4 works. If I remember correctly, it does an attack and then jumps, or does it attack twice? Okay, it's 2 attacks. Oh, okay. Brother! Why did I walk forward? Why did I walk forward? Okay, so for this part, we want to do as much damage as we can. That's the ideal. You gotta do as much damage as you can to be able to break that. Oh no! Oh no! No! The fucking smoke! Dude, I was standing too far away and he did the bomb. You're kidding. I ran out of prayer. Here we go. There we are. Oh, I thought we got a drop. Okay, cleaning up the shadows, which is defeat Rexia after entering phase 4 with no active shadow pools. Okay, cool. And we got a improvement of 10 seconds. Huge. I thought we got a drop. That is incredible. This will be 2 kills in a row. Not half bad. 2 kills in a row without dying. We take those. A little bit slower kill there, but, you know, we're making progress. And as I continue to refine kind of my rotations and everything, kind of figure them out a little bit more, I think it'll only be better, which is going to be great. Because unfortunately, that's kind of one of the things that I do in this game is like, I will go and practice a rotation for a little bit, and then when it comes to the actual boss fight, I kind of just panic and figure it out as I go. And eventually, as I keep doing the boss, it just gets better and more refined, and then I get quicker kills. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but that's just my experience with RuneScape 3 combat, is I just kind of figure it out as I'm going. There we go. Another kill, and we get Primal Stone Spirits. Yay. So one of the things that I do want to take a look at here are the Rexia combat achievements. These are going to be rough for me to do. It's going to take a lot of practice, especially to do these 2 speed times. I'm sure this one's possible once I get the rotations down more and my DPS a lot better. But I should be pretty okay. This one should be easy without being stunned by its tail swipe or shadow bomb attacks. Those should be easy. This I might actually just be able to anticipate, right? This one is gonna suck. You can't expel any poisonous shadow from its mind flay. That one's gonna suck a little bit. But anyways, we're not gonna really focus on those quite yet. I'm still obviously relearning the boss and still figuring it out. So we'll do those later. Doing a little bit of a late sunshine right here, just in case we do get the shield. I don't think we're going to. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. There we go. Defeat Rexia, the Shadow Colossus, without being stunned by its charge, its tail sweep, or shadow bombs. Heck yeah, dude. We are simply going to ignore the fact that my defense cape procced on that one. I took too long again in phase 4. Like, I can't get the DPS down for phase 4. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And there we have it. There is Reaper task completed. That took way too long. And I do have a lot to get correct still. That kill was a lot better than the last one. My main thing in phase 4 is DPS and figuring out kind of what I'm doing wrong there. But we'll figure it out. We'll keep doing this for a little while and maybe we'll get a drop. Who knows? Okay, now that we've got that first Reaper out of the way, and we've kind of relearned the boss again, I am going to camp this boss for a little bit. And like I said in the commentary earlier, the main thing I really want from this is Divert. The codex itself, I could just buy it. That is true. It's like 104 mil. But I'm literally missing these two items from the log, the Greco ability codex and the Divert ability codex. And we're starting now at 437 total solo kills. So hopefully we can get those two drops off in this video, as well as maybe even getting some of these achievements done. Because if I were to even just get this one, the elite speed killer would be insane for me. That kill probably would have been a little quicker, but we still got 24 seconds improved time. Not bad. It could have been a little quicker. I messed up my sunshine rotation on P4, but we'll take it. Yeah, that is much faster. That was much faster kill. 10 seconds. You know, it's something. It's something. That's another Reaper task. Okay. Second Reaper task. A lot better than the first. I will take that. Whoa, there we go. Rexia perfect. I wasn't even trying for that. So that perfect Rexia, we had to do it without getting any shadow energy, doing the correct prayers, not getting stunned by any of the 3 attacks, clean up all the shadow pools before phase 4, and then not getting bombed in phase 4. That was pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Feels really good to do that kill and then get 60 catalytic anima stone. Feels really good. Oh! Yo! Greco, let's fucking go, dude. That was so early, too. We've probably only done like 50 kills. Hello? That's dope. We're getting spooned here still. What's the KC right now? Let's see. Where's it at? I'm blind. 460. Didn't we start like 432 today or something like that? That is insane. We literally just need Divert for log. That is absolutely insane. And it's what, 300 and some mil? It's not as insane as it used to be. Yeah, 400 mil? That is not bad. This is a very slow kill. Oh, man. Sometimes you just have those kills, though. What? Excuse me? Literally like 3 kills later, we get a shadow spike? Okay. So it's actually kind of good that we got this shadow spike, because now we don't have to buy one later. We can actually use it right now on our boots. I think they might have to be fully repaired. Yeah, they might have to be fully repaired. Okay, we'll go do that quick. Okay, my boots are repaired. So when we use this shadow spike on the Blast Diffusion boots, it's actually going to make them tier 90 as opposed to tier 80. This is irreversible, so I will be keeping these forever. That's fine. I planned on keeping them anyways, but we might as well go ahead and make our enhanced blast diffusion boots. Nice. Now, if we can get 2 more spikes, we can actually get the other 2 sets done, which would be really cool. Okay, a little bit slower, but that's okay. We got the achievement, though, for let the poison in. Heck yeah, easy enough. Okay, this should be the achievement for the falling rocks one. There we go. Rocks keep falling on my head. There we go. Cool. 2 pretty easy achievements, even though my defense cape did proc on that one, but not too bad. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Editor Dakota here. I just wanted to pop in and say that I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far and are having a wonderful holiday season. If you are, please make sure to take a moment to make sure that you are subscribed down below so you don't miss any more episodes. This series was actually heavily inspired by LonleyRS over on Low Souls Gamer and his Iron Completionist series from Old School. If you like that kind of content, maybe check him out as well. Anyways, let's get back to the video. One of the things that I do want to do over the course of this account, as I have mentioned, is getting the trimmed Master Completionist cape, which of course requires me to get the Master Quest cape. So that is one of my biggest next goals on this account, is getting Master Quest cape. And while I have some downtime and want to AFK, I'm going to come and do some archaeology to get the Dragonkin artifacts done. Because I haven't done these since release. We are still missing all of the Daemonheim ones. So we're going to work on those throughout the course of the next couple of hours and hopefully get some of those done. So I've pretty much got everything up top, and one thing that I can get down here is the brush, which is a skilling offhand for archaeology, which will come in handy later on if I ever decide to go for hero items, and getting Tetracompass pieces for Guildmaster Tony's Matic. I think that'll be pretty nice to have that on there because it gives, I believe, a precision boost, but I could be wrong. Well, I thought I was recording, but if you take a look at chat here, I wasn't. But we have now officially done all of the mysteries, all of the research, and all of the artifacts from Daemonheim. So that is all completed. We have completely mastered the Daemonheim dig site, which is a Master Quest cape requirement. I still have to do Centistan. I have to do, I think, the mysteries for them. And then we're pretty much done with archaeology, which is really cool, until I eventually, at some point in this account's lifespan, decide to go mass open Tetracompasses for Guildmaster Tony's Matic. Well, I hate to take another break from Rexia, but today is the release of a new boss, the Fletch Hatcher, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, but the Fletch Hatcher has come into RuneScape. It is an early game boss, and thanks to it, I've actually lost my Completionist cape because there is a new music track with it, so we're going to go do that. I'm going to test it out for a little bit. I probably won't have too much footage from it, but we'll get right back to Rexia here in a little bit. Okay, here we are next to Daemonheim in the Wilderness, where the boss is. If the map will load, please. There we go. So it's up here. You can take the portal in War's Retreat to it. I'm just going to use my necromancy gear because I didn't feel like using my magic stuff, and we're just going to actually wear the Luck of Dwarves because it is an entry-level boss, so I really don't need a whole lot for this. There's the music track for it. Let's take a look at this guy. So we'll jump down the ledge and fight him. So this is definitely fairly simple for someone who's played a lot of this game. Oh, wow, there's a big attack there. That was fun. And it gets teleported so you can loot it. So it's kind of like QBD, where you have to loot it at the end. And there's the loot, 60k. I mean, it's an entry-level boss. I can't complain that much. I don't know what uniques are dropped from this. We can actually check out the Beast tab. There it is. Fletch Hatcher. I can't even think about. So it's got 3 different uniques. It's got the Stalker's Charm, which is a ranged necklace. It's got the Dragon Harpoon. Okay, that's cool. And then it's got the pet. Okay, that's not bad. We'll do this for a little bit. I do like that they're implementing more of those kind of blue line attacks, because that's something you see in Sanctum and during a Masket. So it's pretty good for new players to kind of just get into, which is neat. It teaches that mechanic early, at least. Also, I thought I should note there's only achievements to get up to 100 KC, so I'll probably do that, and then we'll go back to Rexia. I didn't even realize in the window. I didn't even realize. I just clicked through it. But we got the Dragon Harpoon. That's neat. First drop from the boss. We still have the other one, which is the necklace, the Stalker's Charm, and then the pet. So, not bad. Oh, there's the Stalker Charm. Okay. Now I just need the pet. That's funny. I'm not even 25 kills yet. I don't even know how many kills I'm at. Let's see. We are at... Oh, we're at 30 kills. Okay, I thought we weren't at 25 yet. That's funny. I just now have noticed that there is a Santa hat on top of one of his tentacles. That's kind of funny. I didn't even notice that. Obviously, all the bosses have that, but I just took forever to notice it on this one, apparently. There is 75 kills. Can we get the pet? Nope, never lucky. And that there is 100 KC. Do we get the pet? Never lucky. That's okay. We will go back and get the pet at some point. Probably, honestly, in between videos. This is a pretty chill boss. I can definitely see it being good for entry-level PVMers. People who are just getting into the game and getting into PVM. But, yeah, we'll come back and we'll get the pet later. Oh, no. I ran back too early. Rip my sunshine. So there's 500 Rexia kills. That's pretty neat. We'll take that. So this is a very slow kill because I don't think I knew what I was doing for a second there in phase 2. But I realized as I'm killing this, I don't have Greater Chain. And as you guys know, we looked at earlier, I do have Greater Chain on the log. We did get a Greater Chain back when I was doing this years ago. So I might have just sold it and then never used it for whatever reason. So if we get another Greater Chain, we will go ahead and use that. Definitely a little bit of a rough kill at the end here, but this is going to be another Reaper task done, and no drop. That's okay. That is okay. We got Super Spoon so far, so I can't complain. I've been doing this for about maybe 9 hours so far. Oh, I just realized my Grimoire was off. Yeah, probably about 9 hours. So far, and 2 drops, I can't complain too much. Another Reaper task done. Unfortunately, no Divert Codex, which is fine. I don't expect it anytime soon, to be fair. My freaking computer decided to freeze because the NVIDIA app notification came up. So this is a fun one. Are we rewarded? Are we rewarded? Never rewarded. What the heck, game? What the heck? It was actually not the worst phase 4 I've ever had. That was actually fairly decent. And of course, right away, we get to choose our Reaper task, which is always good. So we're going to do another 6 kills for the next one. Holy shit, that was a really good fucking phase 4. Not a PV, but damn, that was really good. That felt really quick. And another Reaper task done. No item. That is okay. So I've done about 10 hours of Rexia so far this video, and I just want to do a quick price check of all of the loot so far. So if we add all of this stuff into our loot tracker, we can see kind of where we're at. Obviously, those first couple of hours were us just relearning the boss and relearning magic in general. So without the drop, we're at 46.8 mil. If we add Greater Ricochet in there, 423 mil, which this isn't going to sell for that much. I don't remember what it's going for right now, but still, 423 mil in loot is pretty good. Oh wow, I got it before the Mind Flay that time. Huge. That's actually really massive. I have done that like maybe once or twice. And all the momentum I gained from that, I've lost now because I fucked up the dives. That's unfortunate, dude. Yeah, that was that was a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. We have those times where we do really well, and then we do really shit. Not even rewarded. SMH. No, that's one thing that I need to remember is that I'm not some god tier PVMer. I'm mediocre at best. And I hope that I get better throughout the course of this series, but as long as stuff gets done, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I'm playing bad again. I'm playing bad. I gotta get my adrenaline up. I don't have my sunshine up. Give me a Divert Codex. Never mind. Okay. And there we are. Another hour at Rexia done. Familiar ran out there at the end, but that is okay. This is a little unfortunate. I mean, we did get spooned early in this video, so I'm not too worried. Do a quick kill count check. 574. I don't remember what we started at, but you know, we're getting up there. We just need that, the divert codex. I could go for another spike or a Greco. That'd be great. There's another Reaper task done. Unfortunately, no divert yet, but we can do another one today because I did not do it yesterday. So I've been holding on to this Reaper all day. Now, this is a funny joke right here. Next Angel of Death. You think I'm going to find a team for next AOD right now? No, thank you. I'd like a different assignment. Let me choose. Please? Oh, perfect. We love to see it. Back to Rexia. Bro, I just forgot that he does bombs at the end of that phase. And proc my defense cape right at the end of the transition there. I was just standing in a bomb. That was lovely. I just blanked for 30 seconds. Oh, 180 million XP in magic. I was like, what was the fireworks for? Nice. And that is our Reaper task. And unfortunately, no divert, but that's okay. We're still very spooned at this boss. I really cannot complain at all about it. If we take a look again at the log, we are sitting at 588 total KC with 2 fleeting boots, 2 spikes, 1 Greco, 1 chain, and then the pets. I mean, I really can't complain. Still, it would be nice to get divert, but that's fine. We can take a break, come back to it some other time. I'm not too worried because I think that's going to be it for Rexia, at least for this video, because we have done a decent amount for this video already. And I think overall was a great test of the magic gear and relearning magic. We've used 25% of our tectonic so far. We used how many hours of our grimoire? 14 hours. 14 hours. Yeah, we've used about 14 hours of the grimoire, which I'm not the fastest at doing this boss. There is some downtime in between kills. Sometimes I'll get up and use the restroom and I'll forget to turn my grimoire off. So I'm not the fastest at this boss by any means. I'm probably getting around 15 kills an hour if I'm doing it pretty efficiently, which I think is good for someone who's still very new at Magic PVM, so I can't complain too much about that. So I did go ahead and grab all of the loot out of the loot tab, so we can go ahead and throw that in the price checker. I don't actually know if these one-off rune blades, these are probably honestly from Searing Spirits while doing woodcutting, and there may be some other ones in here that are from Searing Spirits, but it's not that big of a deal. But if we plop this all into the price checker here, we are looking at 432 mil, with a majority of that being greater ricochet, so 55, almost 56 mil without it. But this, of course, is a lot lower than the GE price, or at least a little bit lower. So we're going to go ahead and sell it all and get us some good money. Well, everything has sold, including greater ricochet, and I now have 643 mil, but we need to restock on some potions, so I'm going to be doing that here in between episodes. I'm going to buy the super restores. I need more Vuln bombs. I need to make more Elder Overload salves, and I need to make more adrenaline renewal potions. So we'll be able to do that in between episodes, but that's pretty much it for this video. And that is going to be all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you did enjoy as we got back into Magic Combat and relearned Rexia, which was super fun. We got super spooned on 2 drops, which was amazing. And then the next video, I'm excited to do some more PVM stuff, but also some work on Master Quest Cape stuff as well. So I hope to see you guys then. That is going to be all for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.